विष्णुपदाय गौरपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमद्भक्तिप्रज्ञानकेशव इति नाम अतिमात्रचरित्राय स्वार्थितानां च पालिने जीवदुःखे सदार्ताय नाम प्रेमप्रदाय वंशाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमो महावदन्याय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्य नाम्ने गौरत्विषे गुरवे गौरचन्द्राय राधिकायै तदालये कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमः तवैवास्मि न जीवामि त्वया विना इति विज्ञाय राधे तं न मां चरणन्ति। My koti dandot pranam in the lotus feet of my spiritual master. Om Vishnupad Ashtotar Sat Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Goswami. And same koti dandot pranam in the lotus feet of my Shiksha Guru Nitya Leela Pravishta Om Vishnupad Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj. Yesterday in my class, I told you that remaining burden of earth Krishna wanted to remove before he departed from this world. So he inspired Brahmins and Rishis, and they gave cause that very soon they will be finished. When all were finished, then Baldev Prabhu took Samadhi and he left this world and entered in Aprakit Golok Vrindavan. Krishna was as if nothing happened, and he was sitting in a peepal tree. Thinking something. In the meantime, Uddhav came weeping, and he told Krishna, now I have known that you are going to your Swadham, Golok Vrindavan. So please take me with you. Without you, I cannot remain here. So please take me. Then Krishna told, you will have to be in this world. I will tell you the essence of all the literatures. How a person can attain Supreme Lord very easy. So you should stay here, and I am teaching you all these things. And after this, you should go to Badrikashram. There, Maitreya Rishi. In the way you will meet Vidur. You should tell him all these teachings, And then you should go to Maitreya and tell him, and he will reveal all these things to whole world. And I know that if you are here, no separation with me. Anyhow, you will be in Vrindavan, on Kusum Sarovar. As a blade of grass, he is there. Asam ho charna, Reni Jusam aham Syam. He has prayed that I should be in Vrindavan as a blade of grass. Gopil come to Abhisar Krishna, their feet dust will be there, and my life will be successful. So you should be there. After some time, Vajranath and Parikshit Maharaj will come to you, and then you should tell them all these things. So Krishna began to tell all these things. Up till now, what I told, it was preface. That in what circumstances Uddhav came and Krishna told him all the teachings. So now, first of all, we will discuss about Nemi Maharaja and Nava Yogendras. Once Vasudeva was with Krishna and whole dynasty. At that time, Narad came and he washed his feet, took his feet water and gave it to whole family. And then he asked, in my previous birth, I have done aradhana that Supreme Lord should come as my son. But I have not done anything to be liberated from this world. So please tell me the easiest process, that even a lame man who has heard nothing about, he has no idea of what is Krishna consciousness, so easily they can follow and have the Krishna prema. So, it I told in Srimad Bhagavatam, Govinda Bhujaguptayam Daravatta Puna Puna Kuradba Avishit Narada Abhikno Krishna Darshana Lalasa. You know that Narada Rishi is highest class of Rasik devotee. In the first creation, Daksha Prajapati sent his so many thousands of sons to be educated in the school of Narad. Narad very soon trained them and they become sannyasi, renounced. And they went to forest to do aradhana of Krishna. When Daksha came, where are my sons? Still now their study is not completed. Where they are? Oh, they went to their house.
Where they came, they went back.
From school, I have given them what? Holiday. And then he knew that, oh, Narad had trained them. They have become highest class of devotee. And they will never return to this world. What world is? Narad knows. Narad knows. Only fire and fire. In this world, anyone cannot be satisfied by worldly desire and sense gratifications. So, Daksha returned back, and then again so many sons he sent to Narad and told him, "Oh, don't teach them all these things. You can teach them how to make praja, how to
Offspring.
children and daughters and sons and daughters. So only teach them this. Oh, I will train." And then he trained,
And best.
and they become also pure devotee. And they went to forest. Again he became angry, Daksha. Oh, again I warned you not to teach them this Hari Katha, but you have trained. Now I am giving you course that you cannot stay anywhere to teach anyone. As soon as a cow is milked, 5 minutes, you can stay there only, not more than that. Thus you will not told, "Oh, very good. Now I will teach all others." At first I was engaged in the service of only the sons of Daksha. Now in whole world I will tour and will teach my bhakti to all. So, Govinda Bhuja Guptayang Daravatya Punah Punah Kurudvaha. So, the Daksha's sharp, that course of Daksh, could not enter in Dwarka because it was rakshit by
Protected by Krishna's arm.
Krishna. So, when Narad Rishi used to come to be with Krishna, there he used to spend so many days and months. And again, Krishna used to send him. Again, he used to come. So, when Vasudev Maharaj told, "I have done Aradhana of Supreme Lord," he should mention, "I have not done anything for my liberation. Please tell me." Hearing this, Narad became very, very happy and told, "You have remembered me, the sweet pastimes and aprakrit gunasamuha,
Transcendental
qualities of Krishna. If anyone will hear, even one time, it will come in the ear of persons, they will be liberated, Krishna Prem will come. So, you have reminded me. Now I am telling that in very ancient time, there was a king, name was Nemi Maharaja of Janakpuri. Very learned, and he was pure devotee. And in their kingdom, the son of Rishabdev, Nava Yogendras came. He was doing 5 sacrifices. Thousands of Ritiks and others were there. When Nava Yogendras 9 came, all stood up. You know Rishabdev, he has 100 sons. The eldest was
Bharat Maharaj.
Bharat Maharaj, and he was the king of
Entire
Ajanab Varsha, and by his name it became Bharat Varsha. He was great devotee. He left this world as a stool, and he was doing bhajan in the forest. And he reached up to Rati Avastha, Bhav, Suddha Sattva. And then, anyhow, he was entangled with a baby deer. And he used to lump what he has left before. No? He had left his sons, daughter, wife, wealth, big kingdom, everything. But now, he was so much attached. So 3 births he lost. At the time of death, what he was doing?
thinking about that baby deer.
Remembering, oh, my dear son, oh, very auspicious, where you used to travel, your feet dust, it was the place of fire sacrifices. And in the meantime, death come, and he remembered. So if anyone will attach to a beautiful lady, what will be result? If to deer attached and he lost, and he was up to Bhavavastha, and then we of no place, or 1,000 and hundreds of lives, we will lose. Be careful. And then he became, reminding him, became what? Deer. So if we will attach too much to our family, ladies, wife, son, and at the death of that time, they must come in our remember, and we will be, oh, lady. Ladies will be male. So be careful. Nava Yogendra, after 3 lives, he again received the same stage, and he attended Krishna Prem and liberated. Nava Yogendra, they were from beginning like Sanak Sanandan Sanatan Sanat Kumar. Paramahansa, no jati, no
First,
nothing. They used to go everywhere where they like. In Swarga, heaven, up to Brahmalok, here, everywhere in earth. So when he came, they came, all stood up. And Nemi Maharaja told, the fruit of all the yajna has come here. Now stop the yajna. No need of doing any sacrifice. And then he asked the same question. Same question. So, now we will begin 11th canto. When Narad came to Vasudev Maharaj, Vasudev told, Bhagwan Bhavato Jatra Swastai Sarvadehi Nam Kipananang Jatha Pitro Uttam Shlok Vartana. Oh, Narad Rishi, you are traveling to this world is for the benefit of the whole world. You are so merciful. More than father and mother. Bhutanam devacharitam. If you will worship gods, demigods, if you want poison, they will give poison. Even Shankar, he gave a boon to Bhasmasur, to whom you will keep your hands finished. So Indra, Varun, Jam, all, they will give what you benediction want. They will never think that whether it is poison or it is nectar. Then
When Nemi Maharaj being fire sacrifice, and Hota Udgata must be in Kirtan, so some
so
Kirtan now.
when Nemi Maharaj, when fire sacrifice was stopped, then Videhu Vacha, Nemi Maharaj, Manne Bhagavata Sakshat Parsudo Vod Madhudisha Vishnu Bhutani Lokani Pavanani Charantihi. Oh, I think, Manne, I think that you are Parsad of Madhudvisha, Krishna, Supreme Lord. They always travel in whole world out of mercy to teach them Bhagavad Dharma. Like at the time of Ajamil, Vishnudev came. They were going to travel in world. And they saw and told him so many things. And then he went to Haridwar and began to chant pure name of Narayan. And thus he achieved prem and he golok to Vaikuntha Dham. So Durlabho Manusho Deha Tehinang Chanabhangura Tatrapi Durlabham Manne Vaikuntha Priya Darshanam. Can you? You have not? You can take the book and I told you to be prepared.
I don't know which verse to start.
Huh?
I don't know which sloka.
Also, you can see this sloka. You have noted. From tomorrow, you should note down all these things. Ekadash Skand, second chapter, 29th sloka.
Durlabhamanusho deho dehinam kshanabhangura tatrapi durlabham manye vaikunta priyadarshanam. For the conditioned souls, the human body is most difficult to achieve, and it can be lost at any moment. But I think that even those who have achieved human life, they rarely gain the association of pure devotees who are dear to the Lord of Vaikuntha.
Explain something.
Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnanam Janashalakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave. So here, which Nava Yogendra is speaking? Or this is still Nemi Maharaj. Nemi Maharaj was, as Srila Gurudev has described, he is now being visited by these Nava Yogendras, by these 9 very powerful rishis, saints who are pure devotees. So he's making the statement to them, as Srila Gurudev said, that he was performing this great sacrifice, and now that they have appeared, now he declared, the purpose of our sacrifice is now fulfilled because these personalities have come. So he's explaining that this human birth the opportunity for the Jiva soul in this material world to get the human body is extremely rare. Why? Because in this material world, there are 8,400,000 different species of life that the Jiva soul, the Jivatma, has to travel through in order to come up gradually to the human platform. He has to travel through so many species of aquatic species in the ocean. He has to travel through so many species of reptiles on the land, so many insects. He has to come up through the bird species. He has to come up through the animal species. And finally, he comes to the human species. Even within human form, there are so many different types of human species, and half of them, out of 400,000 human species, 200,000, half of them, they're uncivilized. What is uncivilized? It means that they have no Vedic culture, no connection with the absolute truth. And so he has to travel through millions, literally millions of lifetimes in order to attain one human birth. So Maharaj Nemi is declaring his own good fortune that this human form of life is so rarely attained. Now I have attained that human form of life. But within the human form of life, even more rare to attain is to actually meet face to face with a pure, unalloyed devotee of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. This is so inconceivably rare. There is an example that we have heard from our Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, that he explained. There is a turtle, a tortoise, just like the turtles, very big, large turtles, they go down into the ocean and they dive quite deep and they hold their breath. So after some time, again, they come back up to the surface. So when they come up to the surface, they get some more air, oxygen, and then after some time again, they go back down. So there is one turtle, one tortoise, who is underneath the surface of the ocean. And on top of the surface of the ocean, there is a log, a piece of wood. It is floating along, and inside of the log, the piece of wood, there is a hole. So this tortoise is swimming upward, gradually coming up to the top of the surface of the water, and this log with the hole in it is also floating along. And for this tortoise to come up and meet at the very point where this log of wood floats across, and to put his mouth up through this hole, this is the rarity of coming into the human form of life and meeting a pure devotee of the Lord. So you can figure it out mathematically. So the point is that...
The turtle comes back only once every 100 years.
Oh, yes, he reminded that the tortoise, it comes up once only every 100 years. Yes. So like this, actually, we are unaware of this fact. We are traveling in this material world for millions of lifetimes, and we are unaware of this fact of what we have gone through previously before receiving this human birth. But those who are enlightened souls, they understand that Manushya Durlabha Janma, that the human form of life is very, very rare. It is only for one purpose, actually. It is for the purpose of spiritual cultivation and spiritual realization. But without coming in connection with saintly persons in the human form of life, it is actually not possible to advance spiritually. So Maharaj Nemi is proclaiming his good fortune that now on this very day, these great saintly persons have come before me and the purpose of my human form of life is fulfilled.
Go on. Dharman Bhagavatan. Authentic Shemam.
Next slok.
Go on doing.
Ato atyantikam kshemam prichamo bhavato naga samsaresmin kshanardhopi satsanga sevadir nrinam. Therefore, O completely sinless ones, I ask you to kindly tell me what the supreme good is. After all, even half of a moment's association with pure devotees within this world of birth and death is a priceless treasure for any person, for any man. Oh, he is saying, therefore, the atyantikam kshemam, the supreme benefit, I am asking you, please, to tell me what is the supreme ultimate benefit, the ultimate attainment that is possible for a person to achieve within this world. And then he makes this statement that satsanga, even kshanardho means even a half of a moment of such association with such a pure devotee. Oh, it is a priceless treasure for any individual. This is how we can understand the pure devotees of the Lord within this material world. Even Krishna states in Bhagavad Gita that amongst many thousands amongst men, manushyanam sahasreshu kaschid yatati siddhai, there are very, very few human beings amongst many, many thousands who are even interested to inquire about transcendental spiritual realization. But then he says, yatatam api siddhanam, even of those persons who actually have attained siddhi, some perfection in spiritual knowledge, he says, kaschin mam veti tatvadaha, very rare to find one person who actually knows me in truth. So the coming into connection with a pure devotee of the Lord is so powerful, because they are speaking the most powerful message for all of the human society. And if the pure devotee is met, and the conditioned soul hears from the pure devotee this transcendental message, his path of spiritual life begins. Even if he had no connection with the pure devotion previously, but when he meets the pure devotee face to face, now the seed of devotion is planted in his heart. There are so many examples in Shastra. We have also heard the example of Sri Narada Muni meeting the hunter Mrigari. Very, very low-grade persons. They had no previous pious activities in previous lives, Sukritis. But by the mercy of Narada, their whole life was completely transformed and changed. So therefore Maharaj Nemi is making this statement that even if one has the chance to get half of a moment of association in proper consciousness with such a pure Vaishnav personality, then he has the opportunity to attain the ultimate benefit, the atyantikam kshemam.
What is atyantikam kshemam?
So the ultimate benefit that a person can attain in this human form of life is prema pumarto mahan. As Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has brought to this world this greatest gift of Krishna prema. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, before he came to this world, there was also the opportunity to attain prema, to attain love for God, to attain Vaikuntha prema. But Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, in the present time, is the ultimate opportunity, the ultimate of the ultimate good for the human being. That one can attain Vraja prema, and within the context of Vraja prema, one can attain the eternal association and service of the lotus feet of Radha and Krishna. So the human being is not meant only for Dharma, Artha, Kama, and Moksha. These four goals of human life are insignificant in comparison with the ultimate attainment of prema. So the pure devotees of the Lord, they inform the human society about this ultimate good, ultimate attainment for them, and they set them on this path of pure devotion to the Supreme Lord, so that one day they may attain this Krishna prema.
Also, more than that, extreme Gopi prem, Braj prem, and then Radhika Dasya. This is authentic or supreme
extreme point of
Kalyan. So, after that, you